It's 8:01 a.m. The temperature is 22 degrees Celsius. It's 8:01 a.m. The temperature is 22 degrees Celsius. Delay alarm on. Delay alarm on.
My number one priority with me is my independence. Routine is everything. Got to line everything up in the exact position to be able to get myself in and out of bed. Yeah, it's extremely difficult. But I have to do it. That's my independence. You know, I never used to like myself. I used to hate myself. I hated my illness. I hated myself, but now I love myself. Because what I'm doing is what people thought I could never do. When I was married, I couldn't make a cup of coffee. I couldn't make my own food. The moment you start relying on people to do things for you, you'll get into a routine that you're reliant on that person, but that person may not always be there. This place is my whole life. It's where my daughter grew up, it's where my son grew up, and it's my identity. It's what I remember when I was child. It's the memories that are locked in my mind that will never go away. I love the freedom out here. My brother-in-law came up with the idea of putting the rails either side of the path for me to be able to get up there. So I know by the feel and the sensation on my wheelchair whether I'm going off the pathway or not. Why would I want to just sit in the house, you know, when I could go outside and listen to the birds and the water running and slap the dip of the pool. I have surprised myself dramatically. When I sent my first email, I was wrapped. You know, it was like a kid riding their bike for the first time. Because I learnt the computer when I was sighted. And then when I was blind, it was like just putting it all on your lap again and saying, go for it, learn it all again. Start Facebook. Well, I can do anything a sighted person can do on a computer. Yeah, I've actually done a profile on Oasis. Still loving life, that's my profile name.
Edit, you guys are edit. Your soulmate is right in front of you. You just can't see him. I think you have got bloody blind holes.
That's just a message I sent to my first blind date ages ago. So yeah, it is my lifeline to everything. It's taken me 7 years to get where I am today in functioning. I've got all my kitchen set up the way that I know it. I love cooking steak, I love homemade chips and steamed vegetables. So yeah, I enjoy cooking those meals. I enjoy the challenge. If you drop a cup on the ground, well, you clean it up, throw it in the bin, you go and buy a $2 one at the cheap shop. You get over it. If you burn yourself a little bit, well, it'll heal in a couple of days. You've got to set your place up to accommodate for your needs. But there's no point in having all this set up if you haven't got the second element. The second element is you've got to have the motivation and the courage to be able to do it. I've got a future. There's a future there for me. Whatever that is, I don't know. But my future that I see is that I want to have an active role with my grandkids and I want to have an active role with my children. That's why I'm preserving the property. So my grandkids can enjoy it. I want to be sitting outside and hearing them in the swimming pool and sliding down the slope there.